This is the official trailer reaction to One Piece Season 2 live action trailer on Netflix. Oh my god, the crazy show that people thought could not happen. They went and made it happen, and now Season 2 trailer is here. Theo, I'm kind of hyped for this. I've been rewatching some of the anime in my dead air time, which I have none of, but it's just that good to me. And now the Season 2 trailer is here. How you feeling?
Yeah, man. I mean, anime, we talked about this before, is having a moment. I mean, it's always been around since, we knew, but this is, it seems like every kid watches anime now, and it is what it is. And One Piece is the piece de resistance because it's still going on after what, 20 years as a manga. So it's ongoing, doesn't end. And it's one of those shows that, that me and my kids got into the live action version. It got so good that the first season that I actually wanted to go watch the anime version and did not like it. Did not like it. One Piece. Then I said, well, let me go see if I can read the manga. Did not like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait till season 2 live action comes out. I don't know, just something about anime, it just gets too hokey. Matter of fact, right before the break, me and my son started, I'm gonna say this wrong again. I always say it. Is it Naruto? Is that how you pronounce it?
Naruto.
Naruto. See, that's how bad. That's Naruto. That's how bad I am. So I get the premise of we're at the very beginning, right? He just became a ninja. He's at the very basics. But man, you talking about slow storytelling. It's like they spend like 8 episodes just fighting one guy. So
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
It.
So, but
I mean, how far
but
are
I
you into
get
it?
it.
'Cause it speeds up a little bit, but
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're at the very, very beginning, man. Literally, when he just him and his crew are going out fighting, so helping
okay.
out a little bit.
Yeah,
But
you
anyway,
got to
so
remember that was written for TV at the time, and it was weekly, and it was, you had to jump
yeah,
back into the story. So
a
yeah,
lot
there was
of
a whole lot to
repetitive
absorb.
stories. Like, why are we even fighting this again? So we got to tell you for the 80th time why we're fighting again. True story. Matt Damon did a video, article recently talked about. I think it was on Joe Rogan. He said Netflix wants them to change their storytelling up. He said because people are watching so much of movies and TV shows on their phone now, saying that Netflix is recommending that they put all the big action scenes like at the beginning. So if you have typically third act, you have a big old action scene, oh, everybody's hype. Said no, Netflix wants that moved in the first act of a movie. So like at the very beginning, like one of the biggest action scenes you see for the movie will probably be in the first scene. And they want in the script the people to repeat over and over again the plot point so that people don't forget because they're watching something else. So it's kind of interesting how, based on the format, storytelling can change. So I say all this to say is like, this format, Netflix, live action, One Piece works for me. The other ones do not. So that's what I'm trying to hint at here around the way.
Yeah, I don't know how much they need to change up this formula for One Piece at least. The last season played out very well. Each each episode was representative of an entire arc, pretty much in the um, I shouldn't say an entire arc, but a sub arc, a mini arc in the show. So it gets together a bunch of episodes, condenses them down to their main ideas, retells that story, and it works for this. So you don't have to worry about people missing, and it's happening so quickly that you don't need to pay too much attention. And to like Matt Damon's point, I think the kind of story that that was being told that needs repeat views and watches, or you need to keep repeating the premise and the reasons behind things. One Piece isn't that big of a story. I mean, in terms of the depth of the plot lines and the themes and things, it's like it's deep but not complex. That's what I mean to say. Like you don't need to, restate. Don't forget that the political hierarchy of blah blah blah, and this character is. You'll get it. So, all right. So you ready to check this one out though?
Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm
All right.
excited.
So now we're about to play. This is the One Piece season 2 official trailer reaction, starting right now. All right.
At first they were merely a rumor,
Oh, you don't know these characters.
a
They
dark
started
I
with
don't
Mr.
know.
Three.
whisper.
Okay.
Vivi. Yes, indeed.
They are Baroque
These
works,
are good.
Okay.
They're an organization of
What's that?
assassins.
Oh, Lord, wait a minute now. That's too much.
Yeah. I love it.
It's
Love
the
this trailer.
absence of hope. You will never find the One Piece.
My friends.
All the colors.
Together. There's nothing we can't take on.
So you're captain of the Straw Hat Pirates? Monkey D. Luffy. You might think you're unstoppable,
Voice acting on point.
but your friends aren't made of rubber.
Wildness all the time.
You've gotta be. These guys are unstoppable!
Oh, Lord.
Now's my turn.
Okay.
Good luck.
3 flames.
Credits. Oh, no push. Okay.
Just
Just
a straw
Netflix
hat.
logo. I thought they were
Yeah,
going to
straw
throw a
hat.
little extra something in there at the end. It was just Netflix logos.
Just straw hat doing this thing. Doug Dizzle.
Yeah.
So hype, man. I'm hype. I mean, you probably know more of the characters than I do, but love the designs. I mean, one thing One Piece does have is just like awesome designs. Speaking of which, guys, if you're live with us, we'll put the post to the video. Maybe we'll do that so they can kind of watch along while we're talking about it. But anyway, yeah, man, I love the designs. It looks really good. I mean, I don't know how they compare it to the comic or manga versions or anime versions, but it looks really good. The goofy powers. I mean, the guns coming out of the wig, and I don't know what that third arm was about, but maybe I know you had some insight on that. But so yeah, man, it's all the things that we come to love and enjoy about Monkey D. Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates and the lovable band of pirates that we're gonna follow this year. So yeah, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I assume a lot of people have, and this is what's brilliant about how they've done this. They assume that a lot of people have watched it and love it because it's been around all these years and people have. But they also kind of assume that nobody wants to watch all that, so they're going to focus on just these, few characters, make sure their story is told properly, so they get it from a new point of view and an old point of view, in terms of the watchers. Now, one thing that they got a little heat for last time, and I'm glad to see they didn't back down from, is throwing in black characters because in Japanese anime they traditionally just kind of make everybody look the same with the different hairstyles and eye colors and go about their business, even if the story kind of explains that no, these people are from different lands, and you know, you get very few explicitly black characters. But then they'll do something like make their lips look a little thick, or give them a little accent, or say they're into hip hop, and they just kind of hint at it. They kind of hint at it, and the Japanese audience is kind of like, oh, okay, that's the black character, but nobody, they don't really push it. So seeing some of these characters in here as decidedly, um, you know, black, Spanish, of color, diverse is good to see.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Kind of like Game of Thrones did that finally with some of their characters, and you know, the first version of Game of Thrones, right? You would go, I guess, to the east and Penthos and stuff. They had different, folks looking different colors. Obviously, unfortunately, they were a little bit more on the unfortunate side. They were slaves and stuff like that, but that's a whole nother issue with Game of Thrones. But recently, they had the what they call the sea snake. I don't know if you remember. Got Hot D, House of the Dragon. They had that brother Cornelius. I think that was Cornelius. Was his name? The white beard brother, who's a Targaryen, but he likes to go around. His family was all black. So yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they're trying to figure out how to create diversity in storytelling that kind of makes sense. I mean, people go and say what they want to say, but it just makes sense from a logical standpoint. People like to see, people that look like them on the screen. So yeah, man. Yeah. So One Piece.
And it's not just like you know seeing people that look like you, it makes more sense to me. Like
Mhm.
if you're traveling all around the world in a pirate ship and going all over, you're not going to see the same type of people. Which in some shows it's like you go overseas and there's like this Egyptian that looks like you know Paul from blonde hair Paul. You're like, why is blonde hair Paul an Egyptian? That should be a somebody else.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Like someone said here in the comment sections, yeah, I was looking at the comments, said, Holy S, they actually added the Unluckies. This right here is why the One Piece adaptation works so well. They don't shy away from the silly parts. So I'm assuming the Unluckies are very silly.
the Unluckies, if you saw the weasel flying on a bird shooting,
Yes,
yes, those are
yes.
the Unluckies.
Oh, well, there you go. That was
So
foolishness.
plenty of silliness.
Uh-huh. Who was that one girl, man? The sister, man, that was I liked her. Who was her? Who was that?
Yeah, so that is the character of Vivi, and I'm looking up the cast here. Uh, I don't know if who plays Vivi. Let's see if I can find that out real quick. Who plays Vivi in Netflix One Piece season 2?
VV. Okay. Yeah, I like some. Just switch it up. Switch
No,
it up.
it was cool to see her. Oh, her name is actually Nefertari. So yeah, they're Nefertari
Nefertari. I think
Vivi.
that's Nefertari VV. Okay. I think I seen the actress on something else, but okay.
Uh, Charith Chandran. I am not familiar with her at all. I
Okay.
don't think I've ever even heard that name.
Hey man, everybody gotta get there start somewhere, man. So hey, kudos to her. Made an
Ah,
impression.
she's
This young podcast.
she's a
This young
British.
podcaster.
Yeah, she's a British actress. It looks like she's from uh, some sort of South Asian Indian descent, maybe.
Okay.
Uh, she was born in Scotland, the daughter of Tamil professionals. Hmm, okay, they come from a Dravidian ethnic group. See,
Oh, I do remember her. She was in Bridgerton. Yeah, I saw her
okay,
in that. Yeah.
she has a
Well, yeah.
Bridgerton style style to her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, very
yeah.
cool, very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know who this.
Okay.
I'm glad they got the machine guns in the wig too. By the way,
Yeah, that was a thing. Oh, and she was also in this crazy show, movie I saw. It's called Fight or Flight. That was crazy with Josh Hartnett. Yeah, so yeah, I seen her before. Okay, so she's working, doing her thing. Doug Dizzle. Kudos for her. So, all right, people got to work, man. People got to work. That's all I gotta say. Matter of fact, this is off the beaten path, but I've been watching the new Star Trek series they got. It's called
Academy.
Starfleet Academy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I started watching it on Paramount Plus. And guess who's showing up? Holly Hunter and what's his name? Paul Giamatti, like two Oscar winners basically, or one Oscar winner, one Oscar nominee. Hamming it up on the Star Trek show. So, hey, man, people gotta get their money, man. Don't matter what.
Yes, yes. Is that it for this one? Because I'm hyped for this. I'm gonna give this trailer. As always, when we rate the trailers, we are not rating the movie or the series or the show. We are rating the actual trailer itself. What it gave us. If it got us hyped. Do we think it's missing anything? Think things need to be added? I'm traditionally coming from a creative point of view, while Theo's coming from a financial point of view. That's show versus business. So I am going to give this trailer a. I'm gonna give it a solid A plus. I'm gonna give it A plus. I was debating whether it
Ooh,
should be a plus or not a plus.
ooh,
A
ooh.
plus. Um, it was good. Did everything it
I
needed to do.
don't think you ever gave A plus, Mr. Benja.
No, no, I've never given an A plus. I'm not going to save my S rank for later when something just completely blows me out of the water. But yeah, I give this an A plus. I think it did everything it needed to. The only thing I would say is that it didn't push story hard enough, but that's okay because it was short. It They condensed everything down. They gave you all the nice shots, and there's a lot of story you can kind of extrapolate from what you saw going on. Um, but it was mostly just visuals, interesting stuff, interesting characters, and it did that well enough that it's like, who cares?
Love it, love it. Okay, man. Yeah, S tier. James, producer James. Maybe we need to go back and get all our trailer, grades, and maybe we'll put that out there for everybody to see and see how it did at the box office and see, how we're doing, for our predictions here. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, my grade for this one is A as well. I mean, it's good brand. I mean, the visuals look. I mean, yeah, that's more your style, but the visuals look really good. I mean, it looks like you can kind of tell that this show is kind of getting his vibe on. From a marketing standpoint, Netflix once again is killing it because they got on the anime train early with a live action. Even before I think this came out even before the Avatar live action came out. So kudos to Netflix once again. Killing the game when it comes to recognizing IP to jump on. So yeah, man, and this has got so much content that it can rerun this play forever. So yeah, good for Netflix. IP winning and as well as marketing and getting people super hype. Comes out in March. So yeah, I'm hype about it. So A for me as well. Or well, A, not A plus. I'm gonna reserve that.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. And Theo, it seems like you are too. So, hey, man, the show and the business agree. It looks like it might be a hit.
Yeah, well, it's an easy play. I mean, it was a hit last time, so I see it happening again. So, hey, everyone, look, this is what we do on this show. We just kind of go into deep on all the contents and what they mean, but also the business side of what that is. So, if you like this type of stuff, please like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Go listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you want to check it out, go look at us at Show versus Business on our website.
Peace.